Harry Redknapp will be back on the sidelines this weekend as Soccer Aid heads to Old Trafford. We've just caught up with him, and as you might expect, he's delighted about West Ham's European success last night.
Well, let's talk about West Ham. Yeah. What a night for the club last night.
Night. It was the atmosphere, and at the end of the game, the joy that it brought all them fans, and to see the players celebrating at the end, it was brilliant. And David Moyes on the pitch with his dad, it was a great night all round, and really enjoyed it.
What do you think it means to the club in terms of progress and really a point to kick on from?
Well, next year they've gone up into a better European competition. They're stepping up one next year, so that'll be great for them. And eventually, listen, West Ham's a big club. People forget they get 60-odd thousand people every week, sold out every week. It's a club with great tradition, and it's a fantastic football club. And the sky's the limit, really. I mean, they can be as big as people want to invest in it and take it forward. Then, if they sell Declan, which looks likely, I heard David Sullivan this morning saying it looks like he will go. I was hoping he might stay another year, but it looks like he'll move. Well, the money they get, if they invest it wisely, bring 2 or 3 top players in, good players, then they can only get better again next year. Sometimes you lose a great player, but you get a few in, it strengthens the team all round, and that's what they'll look to do.
Where do you see a good fit for Declan Rice going forward?
I'll be honest, if I had a chance to go to Real Madrid, I think I'd go there, but they took Drew Bellingham there, and he's a fantastic young player as well. Difficult in England. I mean, there's talk of Arsenal, talk of Chelsea, talk of Man United. Any of them clubs would be a good move, but I still think that West Ham is. I'd like to see him start West Ham, but as I said, I don't think it's going to happen. But he could play anywhere. He's top class.
And another of your old clubs, Tottenham, lots going on there as well, welcoming Ange Postecoglou. What do you think of that move?
Great, yeah. He was, to be honest, when Poch didn't get you saw earlier that he wasn't interested in taking Poch back again. And after that, you're looking round, who is it? Brendan. I thought Brendan Rodgers would be a good shout. But he'd have been right up top of my list. I first come across him a few years ago in Australia when I managed the Jordan national team for one game against Australia. And I was very impressed with him and the people that played for him. He had a couple of lads who played in England, had their career, and they all raved about it, and they all said how good he was. And he's gone to Celtic and done fantastic at Celtic. So I think he's great. I like him. I like listening to him. I like the way he comes over. I think he's a good signing for Tottenham. Sorry, cracking up. We're talking about West Ham. Great signing for Tottenham, and I think that. But at the end of the day, he needs some players. They're still short in 3 or 4 positions. Go out, and if they can get the right players in, they've spent money over the last 5 or 6 years. Daniels has invested, but they need to invest and make sure that the recruitment's good and it's better than what it has been. And they get 3 or 4 good players in. And next year, if Harry Kane stays, Son comes back to form, they could be looking to get in that top 4 again.
Yeah, Harry Kane front and centre on the kit launch today. From your experience, does that type of thing mean anything at this stage of the season in a transfer window?
I think he's a cert to stay. That's my opinion. I don't see him going. Man City are not there anymore. They got Haaland. Where's he going to go that is better than Tottenham, really? Not easy, is it? He's not going to go to Arsenal. He ain't going to go to Chelsea. Man United, obviously a great club, but Tottenham as well, another big club. 60, what a stadium. Maybe the best football stadium in the world. Great training facilities. I think he's sure to stay, and I think he'll be looking for him to bring a few players in, as I say, to strengthen the team. If they do that, again, they can be bang there next year.